Hello everybody and welcome to Tuesday. Now this is my third week in a row. This must be a record of actually filming myself, but my legs are a bit tired today after my strength training yesterday, and they haven't woke up yet, but I'm getting the bug for cycling back. The last 2 days I've just been itching to get on my bike, but I'm trying to stick to my routine. So I did mobility work on Monday, about an hour, and I did strength training yesterday for like an hour and a half. So I'm doing well with my routine, plus doing my mobility work before my bike ride instead of just throwing my shoes out and going out. Oh, I'm in a headwind, so if I sound a bit out of breath, you know why. My heart rate variability was a bit high today as well, at 67, so I'm a bit sore today, and my heart rate's in zone 4 even though I'm plodding along at zone 2. So that Sunday ride when it was really low is looking like a bit of an outlier at the minute. I'll leave you for a second because there's a car coming up behind me. Welcome back. I'm 5 miles in now. 21 minutes done. Just going at a nice steady pace today. Trying to keep some of my roads back in zone 2 because I've been so anxious the last couple of weeks. Still looking over my shoulder. Because I've been so anxious the last couple of weeks, all my bike rides, my heart rate's been really high. So in Garmin, it's putting all my rides as high aerobic or threshold efforts, even though they're not. Like physically I'm keeping it in zone 2, but I'm just getting a really high score because of my heart rate. Oh, things will only get better. I'm feeling a bit better now. I'm getting into a routine of cycling again, so hopefully we're on the on and up. I can start focusing on sorting my life out a bit. Didn't want to talk while I was passing that car. I'll give you a view where I'm going for a bit. So the last 2 days, I think I've fixed pretty much all the major problems on my bike. I've got new headset bearings now, but I'm still a bit worried about the ring of death on my steering. I'll try editing skills, and I'll try and edit a picture of what my steering was looking like when I replaced the bearings. I'm hoping it's just the resin layer on the outside from the can't think of what it's called now, the headset button that loads the top bearing. I'm hoping that's just worn through the, I'm losing all my words now, all the resin. But my handlebars and headset are feeling a lot better over bumps and stuff. It's not as clunky. That rattle you're hearing is my shifter hoods. I need to put some heat shrink on the ends of them to smooth them out. 1 second. So as I was saying, I think my headset's now sorted apart from maybe ring of death. But if I do have the ring of death, there's nothing I can do. I can't afford to get it repaired or looked at the minute. So I'm just going to run with it from what I've seen, if you have the proper ring of death, then you get a groove about the thickness of the bearing, but this isn't. It's just like you can only just feel it with your nail. So, and there's no loose fibre threads, and when you tap it, it still sounds pretty tingy and not hollow, which it would if it was delayering or something on the inside. My wheel's running great as well, so I think I've finally sorted my wheel bearings by using the proper tool. So I'm hoping to get a bit better with my cycling these next couple of weeks up to New Year. Hopefully I have no more problems with it, because I basically spent all the money I can on my bike. It's cost me about 100 quid to fix it, and that's out of my tax return money from 2 years ago. So hopefully the rest of the money can keep me afloat until I get sorted on universal credit. But I'll talk about that in the next part when we're somewhere quiet, because I've been looking into that. But I'll catch you a bit later, because I'm going through a village now. So the last bike related thing I've got for you today is the fact, bike fit wise, I've moved my saddle back forward 5mm to try and open up my hips a bit, because I had it, the distance between, I'll film this way, there's people about, let me just get past this guy. So yeah, I've moved my saddle forward 5mm from the bottom bracket to where the sit bone is. I had it at 195 before, and looking at bike fit data, that seems right towards the back end of like the furthest distance back you want it. And that having it too far back will close up your hips, but give you more stability. I did that when I was getting saddle sores to see if it alleviated the pain a bit. So I've moved forwards 5mm, so it's now 190mm. I'm going to run that for a week, see what it's like. So far it feels alright, but we'll see. I'm passing a lot of people today. My headset is feeling a lot better. It feels like it's turning a bit sharper as well. Tomorrow I should get my torque wrench. It's only a cheap one, but it's better than not having one at home. And hopefully, once I snug down all the bolts to the proper torque, especially in the headset, I'll be less stressed about it, because I'll feel like it's to spec. Because I know you need to preload the Canyon headset by 2 Newton meters, and then obviously my stem bolts are 5 Newton meters, so I'll be able to do that, and then I'll feel like I've got a pretty nice bike again. It'll stress me for a couple of 100 miles about my headset, but hopefully now I've changed them, it's at least going to stop it getting worse. So hopefully I'm onto a winner there. Oh, it's so much easier to do non-handed as well. I can talk to you doing non-handed now. It'll be easier to hold the camera. Nice day today. Not as windy as last week, and it's really mild today. It's like 15 degrees. It's nice being out here. I was going to do a 22-mile ride, but when I get off to my turn-off point, I might go a bit further. Don't know yet, depends how my legs feel. Don't want to burn myself out too quick this week. I'll leave you a bit further where I'm going to ramble about sorting out universal credit in my life. Not many people will want to hear that, but I need to say things out loud. It'll help me sort things out. I've been trying to sort things out for 2 days and I've not managed to. I'll catch you in a second because there's a car coming. I don't know if the last part recorded about my bike, but one last thing I wanted to add is that I changed lubes as well. I bought a different lube when I got my bearings to get free postage, and I looked at what's the best like all weather lube for like all conditions in the UK, and they ended up getting Fenwick Pro Lube. So my first time riding with that. 1 second, there's a car coming. Yeah, it's my first time using it today, and I'm impressed. And my cassette's staying clean, even though it's muddy. It's absolutely silent, my chain, and it feels buttery smooth, so I'm well happy with that. All this time I've been using Muck Off Wet Lube, basically for my whole cycling career, and that is a horrible lube. It just gets so gunky so quickly and just turns into like a paste that ruins everything. Don't know why people rate it, but this feels magical at the minute in comparison. It'll be easier to clean my bike. From what I've seen, it should last like my weekly mileage. Oh, there's another car. Yeah, it should last my weekly mileage of about 120 to 150 miles. So I am looking forward to seeing how it does last. But so far, I'm well impressed. Another car. I completely forgot what I'd said in the last part, so I can't even give myself a note to make sure I did record it. I think I was talking about my headset bearings, and I'm feeling okay now. But I just whap these videos together when I'm editing them at the minute. I don't like really watching through them. So if any of them seem a bit chaotic, they might be missing a part because they didn't record and I didn't notice. But it is what it is. I'm just happy to be back enjoying cycling. It's really giving me the motivation to try and sort my life out. Because I can't live like I have for the last 2 years much longer. With not a penny to my name. Trying to make progress. I've been looking into getting universal credit again, but last time I only lasted 3 months because I got way too stressed and I couldn't even log into my journal anymore, so I lost it. And then since then I lost my bank account. I don't have a phone number at the minute, but I want to try and get back on universal credit and try and claim limited capability for work related activities, because it'll give me more money. I think I'll get about 800 quid a month instead of 200 or 360, whatever it is, and that'll really help sort out my life. I'll be able to buy myself some clothes and just look after myself a bit better. But, oh my god, more cars, 1 second. Because so I want to try and claim that, but to do that I need to go to the doctors. The last 2 days I've been trying to force myself to go there and book it, but the demons that are telling me what they're going to say when I go there, and it's just killing me. I don't have a phone, so I can't do the normal thing of just calling up at 8 in the morning. I've tried that before, and I had to go on a bloody 5-mile walk into the middle of nowhere just to try and get comfortable to talk on the phone, and then that ended up fucking, shouldn't really swear, trying not to swear, then I ended up having a panic attack because I was waiting in a queue and I just got way too nervous. So I'm going to try walking into reception and just hoping they don't just brush me off. Because if they brush me off, I'm going to be right back at square one. But that was trying to be my task for the last 2 days, but I've not managed it. So I need to pull myself together and do that. That's the first major step, because I want to get a sick note before I even apply for universal credit. Surely people should see my struggles when I haven't had a bank account for 2 years or a phone or anything, but I can only hope. There's people here, so I'm going to leave you a second. Welcome a bit further. I'm 16 miles in now. Done an hour and 11 minutes. Just taking it nice and easy today. But I've decided to go the longer route because I'm enjoying myself and quite therapeutic just thinking about what to do. Pedalling makes my brain calmer. Makes all my manic thoughts seem more copeable. Is that even a word? Copeable? But I'm loving this chain as well. It's absolutely blissful. Nicest ride I've had for ages this. So it'll probably be like 30 miles by the time I get home. I love this atmospheric weather as well, when it's a bit glum and moody. It's a bit like my head. Continuing about my universal credit thoughts, I'm just absolutely terrified to actually sign up. I feel like because I look fine on the outside, people are just going to tell me, oh, I'm fine, just get a job. But I can't have another breakdown, and I can't have another job I can't survive in. I've had decent jobs and careers. Like, I love being a welder fabricator. I was just on my own, left to my own devices, I'd be in that job for life. But I just don't get along with people. And I'm scared they're just gonna say that I'm not ill and I just need to get a grip. But I can't have another breakdown. The last breakdown I had, I ended up running around my town screaming at the top of my lungs. And then I ripped a concrete stepping stone out of the ground and then threw it out of my head to try and shut my brain up. And pretty much gave myself concussion for like a week. Didn't go to the doctors or anything, but that's the worst I've hurt myself. And it scared me because I realised I could hurt myself. And I don't want to. I just want a better life. And being forced straight into a job, I'm not going to have a better life, I'm just going to have another breakdown. And I'll just totally give up on life. And I've already put myself in a position where I've lost my family. I've only got one person in my life and my cat. If I lose everything, for years I've contemplated being homeless. But why I really need that, not just to be on universal credit but limited capability of work related activities. But I'll leave you a second because there's people. So I'm a bit further now, 20 miles in. Just been thinking about all I've been talking about. I really need to make a positive step soon in my life. Now my bike's sorted. Looking up, getting on limited capability for work-related activities. Apparently you need like 2 separate points in a UC50 application. And doing research, I feel like I've got 6 separate points. Right, I'll let this car pass. Yeah, I feel like I have 6 separate points. But struggling to hold social relationships, with it not being financially independent and being able to manage my finances because I can't even hold a bank account. Struggling even when in decent jobs I'm happy at and just silently quitting. Did have a list. Struggling in social environments, like I've never been on a night out, I've never done a lot of things normal people will have done, just through the stress of it. Struggling to do things like look after myself and hygiene and eat properly. And what was the other one? I can't even remember what I've said. I'm losing my head because I'm stressing. But I just really hope I can make steps, but I feel so alone and Like, I've never had a proper relationship with someone, and I've just missed so many milestones in my life normal people have achieved. And I'm 29 nearly. I've missed the best years of my life. I am trying, but it's hard work. I hope I can get myself together. I'm gonna leave you here for a bit. Catch you soon. Hello again. Doubt anyone's watching at this point with me just rambling about things people think should get easy. But I'm 23 miles in now. I've had to go an even longer route because I don't want to go through the village where my sister lives, because she'll be picking the kids up from school around this time, and it makes me anxious. Another reason why I need support. I'm saying all this and I'm going to be crushed when I'm told I'm fine, and I just need to get a grip. But I'm venting. It's nice to say things out loud and not bottle them up. I've had therapists before, but I struggled. I saw them like twice, and then I felt like I opened up to them too much, so I never saw them again. My life, eh? I don't expect anyone to have sympathy for me. I don't even have sympathy for myself. I've been in this position so long now that it feels just normal. I just live on the hope that there's a better life out there somewhere. And I've got my little grey friend, my Persian cat. He looks after me. He's getting old now though. I worry about him. He's number one priority in my life though. No end it is easy with these new headset bearings. This is probably my longest vlog yet of me just rambling. I promise I'll get more cycling related soon, but I am trying my best to sort out my life. Just having some money to myself, being able to go to a shop. Like there's a guitar shop in my town that I've always wanted to go to, but I've always been too nervous to go. There's one supermarket I go to in town, and that's just because I know where everything is, so I can fly in and out. Just why do I expect anyone to help me when my own family hasn't had any help for me? There's a nice plane up there. Yes, I need to make a step this week. That's my main aim this week, is to try and make a step. One step for me, it takes me like a week to recover. Like getting my bank account. I've got my bank account now, but I'm still ruminating on things about it. I've made a lot of progress the last few months. Like I got my driving license so I could get my bank account. I've got my bank account now. I got that tax return money. Now I just need to not spend it all. So, well, at least have a target to have universal credit before I run out of money. I'm not spending any more now. I've sorted my bike out. I wanted to get some bits for my guitar, but that can be a treat for myself if I get on universal credit. I want some new strings for it, even though they're like £7. But I've been running the same strings for over a year now, since September last year, so they sound very muddy. And I want an amp, but things will come pieced together. Just got a fly in my eye. I'll leave you now because I'm just rambling about depressing things. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.